The following video is brought to you by Tokullectibles. Click the link in the description below to check out their catalogs.
Hey guys, Hyojyu here, and welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be looking at the DX Tategami Hyojyu Senki Wonder Ride book from Kamen Rider Saber. Now this is the Wonder Ride book that helps Blades access his final form, this being Hyojyu Senki. And as always, I got mine from Tokullectibles. Link will always be in the description. Now with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual Wonder Ride book itself. As you can see, it's cast in a nice trans blue-ish plastic with a nice white background there with a different back cover setup with a different QR code and everything, and a FC marker. And you can actually see the inner workings of the Wonder Ride book with the wires and the technology and such. On the front, as you can see, we've got the ice crystals forming around the cover there. And we got our switch and our bookmark, as well as our sticker representing the cover for the story. As you can see, we've gotten the logo here, cast in a nice icy color with the yellow, magenta-ish, and purple. Whoops. As you can see, my copy is a little pressure sensitive, but today we're also the cover also does show the animals that are associated with the form. As you can see here, we have a hornet, bat, eagle, we have an elephant, we have a squid, a hedgehog, a tiger, a whale, and a lion up on the front, since this is a lion-based story. And for comparison, here it is next to standard Lion Senki. And here it is next to the first big book for Blades, this being King Lion. You can see a massive size difference. And that's left its side. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say about the visual looks of it. I mean, it is a very bulky book, but other than that, there's not really much else to ride home about. So let's go ahead and get down into the sounds. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take this switch here and flick it all the way down until it clicks. Sometimes it doesn't like to work. And you do get more than one synopsis, so let's go ahead and get those out of the way. It's a little tricky to actually get in. There we go. As you can see, this is a complete badass when it comes to both sound quality and visuals. Now, originally, when this thing was announced, I was a little skeptical about the whole spinning gimmick, and there are a few problems with the spinning gimmick, and I'll touch up on it later, but generally, when it works, it really works. So, getting a closer look here at the actual open book itself, as you can see here, we got a really nice, detailed lion's face with some nice metallic blue eyes. Also, I don't know how well you can see it, but on my copy, there is a little bit of a black smudge right here on the eyebrows. I don't know if that was from, maybe it's because my copy just didn't get enough paint on it or whatever, but I saw this immediately when I took it out of the box, so. But, around the actual snowflake itself, you do get 4 little pieces here. You get the Nagare symbol for one piece, you get the sky, ice beasts for the second piece, you get the sea ice beasts for the third piece, and you get the land ice beasts for the 4th piece. And when you look at the entirety of the Wonder Ride book itself, you get a really nice image of the whole 9 yards there. Now, there are more functionalities you can get with this, just from the book itself. You don't really need the sword driver itself, but you do get more attack sounds and final attacks, so on and so forth. But I think we should probably get the sword driver sounds out of the way, so... And that's going to stay the same for the rest of the video, so there's no point in actually doing anything, but you can work with both of these in conjunction with each other, but for the rest of this video and for the sake of time, I'm just going to use it with the actual Wonder Ride book itself. But basically, how to activate the other attacks, you basically just push in this little switch here and push it down to activate the dial gimmick here, and then when you get ready, you just want to push this back. So, here we go, something. And that's basically all you can really do for it. And like I was trying to demonstrate earlier, you can't use the dial gimmick in conjunction with the sword driver, which is kind of a letdown, but I can see why they needed to cut costs there. But other than that, though, that's all you can really much write home about with the Wonder Ride book. So, damn it. Aside from a couple complaints with functionality with the sword driver, like I mentioned, and the whole spin gimmick, whether it would be the button doesn't want to go all the way down or the switch will get stuck halfway in the Wonder Ride book itself and you gotta force it down. I mean, it works, and it's a decent little Wonder Ride book. And visually, yes, it is great. I mean, this is literally a piece of eye candy to have in a Saber collection. But it only works when it works. And if you want to look past all that, this is a very decent Wonder Ride book, and it is a very decent final form as well for Blade, since he did technically earn this for the show. But all in all, though, I will leave a link in the description below still for Tokullectibles and the catalog to see if you guys want to check this out for yourselves. But other than that, though, there's nothing much else I can say about it. I mean, it's a good Wonder Ride book, but it's not the best one that we've gotten so far. But with that being said, though, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hit subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video, and join me next time when we take a look at something a little bit more strange, but something with its own exclusivity. Goes to 90, signing out.